What is going on?
I don't know. I'm pressing around with the buttons and I'm like, I cannot get it together. Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
goodness gracious. I know it's late, but man.
Hi everyone. How are you?
Hey everybody, how y'all doing today?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Welcome to the God is Real and Raw podcast.
That's right. This is Tara.
And I'm Pedro.
And we're so happy that you're here with us today.
Yeah, happy that you're joining us.
Oh,
Yes.
oh my goodness. I feel tired.
Did you just you are we recording or are you live?
Well, we are recording.
Okay.
Recording only. You see
Oh no,
that?
it says live over there. That's why I was
Well, we
confused.
live recording.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought I began confused, man. You act like it's late, man. My brain don't work right.
Man, you got to get it together, PJ.
Whatever.
Your brain is
You
on
need to get it
pause. It
together.
feel like your brain on pause.
It happens when you turn 48, baby.
Oh my goodness. Oh really?
It's
You
only
know
gonna
what?
get worse. But when I turn 50, I'm gonna be really be bad.
Oh my
If I make
goodness.
it to that time, God willing.
Wow. Sometimes I forget you that old.
Oh, thanks.
No, I mean, not a bad thing. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You don't you know what it is? You don't look your age.
Whatever.
I'm serious. You really don't. You don't look like you 48.
Yeah, 48.
That's crazy.
You married to an old man.
I'm saying, like, who would have ever known? Oh my gosh.
You married me. Hey.
But be honest, you're younger than most. So
Yeah. I'm still a young man.
you are.
Yeah, we're in 17 years of marriage. So
Hmm. Yeah, anniversary is
just
on October 3rd.
yes.
Ooh, ooh, we made it to 17 years of
Barely.
marriage. But God is good.
Yes, he is all the time.
Hmm.
And all the time.
God is good.
Thank you. You gotta finish off the sentence.
Oh,
Now
right, right,
come
right.
on.
I came just halfway.
Yeah, happy. Come on. Follow. Yeah. So how's everybody? We just want to thank you all for joining us on this. Well, will be Wednesday.
Oh, right,
It'll be
right.
Wednesday.
Hmm.
Yes. So we just wanted to get on and
We struggling.
yeah, we struggling a little bit because it's late our time in the UK.
Hmm. And you
Uh
know me, I be
we
cracking
did
down early. I be
yeah, you
like,
be cracking down. You was knocked out upstairs. I
I
was
be
like, we ain't doing this
snoozing.
tonight. But then you got a little second wind, so here we are.
I had to push through. Oh my goodness, the things you do is because the things you love to do.
Yeah, the things we love to do, the things we do,
Yeah.
the dedication, the
Yes.
time.
The commitment.
Yeah,
Just like in a
definitely.
relationship, like you have to.
I'm not even just committed to you.
Yeah. Yes, you are. Don't play games with me. I think the older you getting, you get more comical for yourself.
Well, comical. What you mean? I'm always been comical. That's why you married me.
No, you're not a funny person.
Oh wait, what? I know you play. You know what? Okay, that's cool.
And you know, I had to throw a
I'm gonna
punch.
let that.
I had to throw a punch
I'm
back.
gonna let
I
that
had to
go.
throw
I'm
a
gonna let that
punch.
go.
I had to throw a
I'm
punch
gonna let
back.
that go, Sleeping
Okay.
Beauty. I'm gonna let that go.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
had
let
to go
that
drink
go.
me some juice. Oh, I had to go wake
You
myself
need a
up.
coffee or
Mm,
something.
no, no more
Hot
coffee. No
chocolate.
more coffee right now. Taking a
You be
break
out.
from the
Yeah,
caffeine.
you be up all night.
I'm saying I won't be able. It's just not good.
Yeah. I'm sure
Mm-mm.
you did have to take a break because it was.
Yeah, I was. I was going through. I was like, you know what,
Ah.
coffee or feel it. No more pain, no gain,
Mm.
no pain. Yeah. Oh my goodness, the struggle is real.
I've been drinking water all week.
Well, that's good because you're not a water drinker,
I know, but I haven't been drinking any soda.
but you've been doing so. I'm so proud
I
of
did have a
you.
juice. I did have a Lipton iced tea, but that's it.
Yeah, but not like the Coca Cola or Dr
I don't drink
Pepper.
Coca Cola. I haven't drank Coca Cola in a
Oh,
long
right,
time.
Pepsi, right?
Pepsi, baby,
Pepsi, your
Pepsi,
thing.
Dr Pepper. Get it right.
I
Get it
forgot the
right. Don't
Pepsi and
don't be adding stuff.
every now and then you may drop in a Coke.
No, I don't care if it's the last thing and then the store. I'm not getting a Coke.
Mm.
Nope.
What's the difference with
I
the
don't know.
Coke and Pepsi?
I don't know. I just know I've seen to take Coca Cola and clean silverware with it. I'm like, yeah, not happening.
Oh well, yeah.
But anyway,
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I
but
don't
we
see my
digress.
eyes. I'm struggling.
So how you been this week?
I've been good. It's going by so fast, and we with the
It's
changes
not
with.
really fast. It's only
I'm
Tuesday.
talking about for me. You ask me, and then when I
Yeah,
give you an answer, you're gonna say it ain't.
it been going because it's not been going
It haven't been
fast.
going fast for
It's
you.
been going fast for me.
Anyway, I said what I said. Like I said, I was saying that, and Kaya had told me today when we was talking. She was like, "Well, Ma, I said what I said," and I laughed, and I was like, "Oh my gosh."
She's imitating you because that's
She
what
is
you always say.
imitating me because I always be like, I said what I said.
Hmm. And
And
what did I do? I just say whatever and walk away.
and she was like, "Yeah, mommy." And I was like, "No, you didn't just say that." Yes, I did. I said what I said.
Mm.
Hmm. She
Teaching
is
our children the wrong thing.
no, she just it's just making her more confident.
No,
As
teaching them the wrong thing.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
Anyway,
So what you talking about, bad parent?
no, just because you're teaching them something wrong, I mean you bad. Why you always think somebody's saying
That's
you
not
bad
teaching them
parent?
something wrong because I'm saying I said what I
Anyway,
said.
get out your
It's not
feelings. Get out
wrong.
your
Don't say that.
feelings.
Don't say that.
Anyway, well, let's get back to the show.
Okay,
Since
cool.
you're all in your feelings.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
So this week I was talking to you about it came across my mind because I think it's important that as a husband or a wife or spouse or in a relationship or whatever, that respecting your spouse feelings and just really acknowledging how they feel and things like that. I think sometimes we can get really comfortable in a marriage where we discount the other person's feelings or we feel like we already know how they feel, so whatever, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
um we have experienced that some in our marriage. It's time because us being together so long, you know what I mean. And I
Mm-hmm.
think we could be like, well, in a way, because we already got in our minds that we know how they feel, so sly away disrespecting the other person's
Take the
feelings.
other person for granted.
Mm-hmm. Which is not good.
Yes, it's not good at all.
Mm-hmm. So,
So
and I think many a times I have said to you, Peter, I'm so, I apologize. I don't take you for granted. I think we have to tell each other that in our marriage. It's like, look, I don't take you for granted. Even if it's just a random thing, you know what I mean? And you go up to, or you call, or you text your husband or wife and be like, look, I really appreciate you. I know what I said or how I treated you, whatever conversation you may be having, it just didn't go right. You know what I mean? We have experienced that where I had to be like, you know what? I had to scale back, and be like, look, I do respect your feelings. And I think for the individual, for me, I think I have to think of that consciously and be like, look, if I'm coming to you with something, and even though I know I can be an emotional person and I sometimes walk in my feelings, instead of just, not letting my feelings take over,
mm-hmm.
and then it causes me to discount how you feel because I'm so in my feelings. I'm just worried about how I feel and how I say it and how I put it out there.
Yeah, that word, that phrase. I said what I said.
Yeah, I said what I said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, be in your feelings when you say that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's something that all marriages need to consider when you're not respecting your spouse's feelings. How you think we deal with that overall?
I think we do pretty well, but I think that we sometimes when you get into emotional state, you don't respect the other person's feelings because you're in that emotional state.
Right.
I think the trick is to always, even when you're in that emotional state, to still respect the other person's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like for instance, when
You're really gonna burp right now.
I'm sorry, I was drinking water, but
Jeez.
anyway, the other, for instance, when well, I love that you do. They get to my nerves. Is
Let's talk about the individual
I am.
first, not the
I
other
am.
party.
So when we talk about me,
Yes, let's talk about you. How do you deal with, not about how
I'm
you
about
think
to
I
tell you
deal
how I
with it.
deal with it. This is how I deal with it.
Right.
I deal with, well, okay, you want me to talk about me with
Mm-hmm.
respecting your feelings.
Yes.
I believe I respect your feelings much better now than I did in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that I know that when we get into a debate or a discussion, that I'm mindful of the tone and the words and just look at you yawning and the things that I'm gonna say to you.
Mm-hmm.
Also knowing not to say the trigger points or say things that could keep the argument going.
Well, push my buttons, yeah.
Yeah, push your buttons.
Hmm.
Um,
Or just saying hurtful things,
or
knowing.
just saying hurtful things, knowing that
Yeah.
it's gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
So when you get because the worst thing to do when you get into argument is that's when you start trying to hurt the other person, especially if you lose an argument. Then you're gonna be like, oh,
You're gonna try to cut
yeah, you're gonna try to
below the
cut
belt. Yeah.
low, right below the belt.
Hmm.
I know now I really don't do that to you. I really do stay above board with
Right.
what I say to you. I may lose it sometimes when you really get into your mode, and then I just be like, you know what, forget it. I'm cutting.
Right.
I'm cutting. I'm just gonna say it,
Right.
and I just cut, and then you really get hurt. Then you really get mad at me. You like,
Yeah.
I'm not even speaking to you right now. I'm like, whatever, fine.
And then you say your words, I say my words, and then by the time we actually sit and think about what we have said to each other,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, wow, I really said that. Like I really had to go there, type of thing. You know.
No, you know the funny thing is, I'm at this point now where I don't even feel. I know it's gonna sound weird, but everything I say to you, I know what I'm saying. So I don't know. I don't think I need to apologize for what I said because I know I really tried to not talk to you out of anger.
Yeah.
I really try to talk, not try to talk to you out of disgust or anger.
Yeah.
No matter how mad I get at you or how irritated I get with you, I
Mm-hmm.
will still what I said is what I like. You said what I said is
What
what
I
I
said.
said. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna come back and say I apologize. I
Right.
may come back and say I apologize for this sentence or apologize for this comment,
Right.
but I meant what I said.
Right. But you know what I think we both been trying to be consistent with, not all the time that we sometimes do. And I think we both, because we human and we slip up sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
we sometimes go back to that past, how the person was, and be like, and get into that thinking of, well, if was like this.
I don't do that with you.
No, I didn't. Are you listening?
I am listening. I'm just saying. You
I
just
didn't say
said
you did
we.
it. I said,
You said we. We.
okay, I'm moving on now.
No, finish your statement.
I can't remember what I was gonna say.
You said about us going
I
to the
said I
past.
said sometime a person
Mm-hmm.
can go back into the past and be like, I remember, or they'll remember something that will cause them to slip back into that. You ain't changed. You that same person like before.
Mm-hmm.
Type of thing, and it caused you to react differently in a few in a argument that you may have in that present moment. You know what
Or
I
that
mean?
discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually hate the word argument because I think sometimes you can have healthy discussions.
Right. But you got to have discussions, not blaming the other person, not always looking. I think sometimes for me, when we talking about things, uh, um you always looking at what I do and how you can point out how I do things instead of looking at yourself.
Okay, you want to go there, huh?
I just went there.
Okay, so so what you're telling me is that I'm pointing out so you could say something and say it in a way, and then then I respond and say I don't like the way that made me feel, then the first thing out your mouth would be say, well, why are you in your feelings?
No, I'm talking about like just now, when we was just talking, and you went on to about to say, well, you this, well, if you wasn't, you do that sometimes. I don't like that.
What I was about to do is say what you did.
You was about to say something in the sense of you yeah, that's just like
Well,
what you do.
yeah, you do that
No,
though.
but I'm just saying, instead of looking at
Oh
what
wait.
I do,
Okay, what?
look
Okay,
at what you do.
wait.
If I'm talking about a statement, I don't point you out to
Let's
say
go. I'm
to
not
make
pointing you
you
out.
seem like you the only one
No,
that
no,
you the
no.
only
Go.
one have the issues.
Wait. We're gonna discuss this real quick.
Yeah, we was discussing it. Let's discuss it.
What past do I bring up of you?
It ain't about the
No, you
past.
just said about bringing up the past and stuff. What past do I bring up of
Your
you?
past will be. This is what you'll say. Well, that's what you do. You always do this, or you always do that, or you always nagging, or so you always
No, I don't
saying
say you always
something.
nagging.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
just
no.
saying you would say that sometimes,
The
and you
only thing,
always make it seem like you always pointing it towards me instead of looking at what you're doing.
and you.
Because I know what I'm doing,
Oh
obviously.
wait. So it's all my fault.
No.
No, because that's how you act
But I'm saying when
sometimes.
we talk about something,
No,
it'll
you
be
don't.
nice
You
for see when
don't.
I'm talking in sense of look, you know what, Pedro, I know, you have gotten better with this. I always look at you in the sense of how you have improved, but you don't look at how I improve. You always say what I do
No, wait.
instead of the
That is
things I have
absolute lie
improved
because you have
in.
improved, Todd. But the thing is that soon as something goes wrong, you think it's an argument. That's why I said I don't like that word argument
Well, then let's use a
because you
different
always
word.
think it's an
Then we
argument.
having
I
a
say we're
discussion.
having a discussion. It's a disagreement.
Okay,
We don't
fine.
have to agree.
We don't.
But for you to say, see that. No, because you really you're talking about how I no, that's not even fair because it's been times, Todd, where I've sat there and just been like, look, I don't like the way this feels, and you're like, why you in your feelings? And you'll say something, and then you turn around and say, I never said it, and I'm like, what are you talking about? You just said it, and I'm like, and you say you always say. You know the funny thing is like emotional. We was talking about being emotional. Sometimes you let your emotions get the best of you. You will say something smart, and then when I'm like, why would you say that? And you're saying, because now I'm saying that's what you're doing. But then you're talking about, I didn't look at myself. I didn't do anything. If I do something, I'm going to say, look, this is what I did. I did do this. I did do that.
Right.
I did say this. But be honest with me, Todd, how many discussions have we had recently or lately where I actually did do something?
That you actually do something by saying something that you shouldn't have said.
Yes.
You have said something that you
No,
shouldn't have
no, no.
said.
How many, Todd? But Todd,
You talking about
Todd,
recently?
I'm talking about just these last couple of months because that's where this is all coming from. These last couple of months,
Mm-hmm.
what have we been talking about? And we've been having discussions, and then you said that what you just said. Where I'm saying I'm blaming you. I'm trying to blame you.
No, what I'm saying is what I'm talking about with this, what we talking about right now. Like if we discussing something, the first thing you would be like, well, you always do this or you do that. You don't never. When I'm asking you from a perspective, I'm talking about from your own how you think you contributing or what
I
way
just said
you.
to you. I just
Then
told
you'll
you how
say,
I contributed.
if you don't do this and if
No,
you
no, no, no. I said I contribute. I just said how I feel.
okay.
I feel that I've done much better with when I talk to you, how I say things to you, and from way back in the past, how I was. I know I'm much better with the way I talk to you, and the way I respond to you.
Yeah.
That's what you asked me that. I did respond to that.
Okay.
But in the same breath, I say you don't make it easy for me sometimes.
I don't make it easy for you.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't.
Okay. And sometimes I feel you don't make it easy for me.
But
I
that's
don't. Sometimes I don't think you make it easy
you
for me
always think I got something to
because
say.
it's the way you say things sometimes that I don't like.
You don't like anything I
No,
say.
that's not true.
Todd, that is true. And you mad,
That's
you don't
not
like
true.
nothing I say.
That's not true,
I
Pedro.
can say with the sweetest voice, sing
Pedro,
it
sweetest.
from the
When do
highest
you,
on the
Pedro? You sing?
I can sing from the highest on top, and you'll
Oh
still
my
think I
gosh.
said it in a nasty way.
No, no. Sometimes, Pedro, I feel like when you in your mood and you being smart, you do say things.
Like what?
Pedro, why I got to be so specific like anything?
Well, we're being Pacific on the show. I mean, people are gonna want to know.
Pedro, you be smart by just saying like little things that just little smart things. When we having a conversation about something, you'll say something.
Are you sure you're talking about yourself or you're talking
No, I'm
about
talking
me?
about you.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to think about what smart things I say because I
Oh
don't.
my goodness.
Okay, cool. So, like we said, even us as
See,
husband and wife, 17 years, we're still struggling with respecting each other's feelings.
Right.
You know, we're
I
still
respect your
struggling.
feelings. I really try to go into a conversation respecting your feelings. Like now, I respect
Wait,
your
wait.
feelings.
This is the first. No, it takes about 15, 20 minutes for you to get to that point, but hey, you do get there.
I
See,
almost
you're
hit my
laughing.
nose on the mic.
You're laughing because you know it's true.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But sometimes I feel like that's the hardest thing sometimes to just, but then love conquers all, right?
God conquers all.
Of course, but I'm saying the love that we have for each other would show us that like, look,
Yeah, because
if you respect that
if I didn't
person.
love you, I'd definitely would not be conquered.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever, I'm just saying. But yeah, it conquers all. But it's still hard. It's hard, like we talked about before. It's hard work in this marriage. It's always work every
Hmm.
day. Work, work, work.
I know for me, every day I have to think, okay, if we having a discussion about something, I have to think, okay, talk about it. Don't right away. Um, Sometimes I feel, sometimes I already be like, I already know he gonna respond like this, so whatever.
See
You
right
know what I
there. No,
mean?
no, no. See right there. But you just say you try not to go in the past. But see,
No, I'm talking about in the
you
sense of, I
don't give
said
me a
sometimes.
chance to see if I'm gonna respond a
Right.
different
I
way.
see sometimes, depending on what we're talking about,
Mm.
I kind of already think I know how you feel about it. So I already gonna come to you in a different way instead of just coming asking you and then waiting for your response.
I got you. So you try to
Right.
trick me, lie
No,
to me.
lie.
That's what you just said. You come at me in a different way. So that means you're lying and trying to trick me.
What?
Hmm.
Trick you and
Yeah.
lying?
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's funny because I was actually thinking about that.
Mm.
Um, like as husband and wife, do we lie to each other?
We do in some sense.
Oh, I know I do.
Not. I don't think it's always done intentionally.
No, no, I didn't say it was done intentionally, but I know I do because I was thinking about this. Like we're
Lie in a sense by not telling the person something right away.
no telling. See, the problem I had, the problem. This is what I think sometimes. Like I can't tell you the truth sometimes because when I tell you the truth, you get too upset.
No, Pedro. I think
You
the
don't like
truth,
the answer.
the truth will
No,
set us
yeah, the
free.
truth will set you free, but you may not like the truth at that
But that's
moment.
okay. We ain't gonna always
Nope,
like it.
nope, nope,
It's
nope,
important
nope.
to tell the truth than to lie to the
No,
person.
it's not about. It's not that I'm really lying to you. I'm just not.
So
I'm
what are you
just.
doing then? Really, it's a little
Mm-mm.
lie.
Yeah, like
No,
nah, not even a little lie. Tom, I'm just saying, like
you cannot
I,
flourish like that by
I
lying.
don't do
You
that
can
to.
live
Well,
with
you know,
that.
the funny thing is, I don't really do that too. I will tell you the truth,
Hmm.
but you just don't. Sometimes you don't like it, and you get upset. You get mad.
Well, Pedro, sometimes that will happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes we be happy because we may not like the situation, but guess what? We at least is out there. At least we know. It's better to know than to not know.
There's
You
a
know what
lot of
I'm
women
saying?
out there that don't want the man to tell them the truth.
People, that's a lot of women, but I want to know the truth, nothing
Hmm.
but the truth, whether it hurts. When you love
Okay.
someone, you tell them the truth, no matter what the situation is. The truth ain't gonna always. We say it set us free, but sometimes we ain't gonna always like it. But at least
I won't.
if we know, we respect it.
I won't say I lie. I don't lie, but sometimes I won't say something just like what you said. So I know exactly how you feel because you just said
What you're kind of painted,
I
paint a
will
little
wait. I'll
picture.
wait till a better time to tell you.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know
You
what?
just admitted to doing it to
I
me.
feel like it's a time and place for everything.
You
And
just said
you
to
have
me.
to know when to come to your mate to approach a situation. Be like, okay, is this a good time to come to them, or that they mood or they attitude or whatever? And you'll sometimes wait to tell them. But sometimes the way you say it can be painting a picture, or you'll be choicy with your words, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but like I said, you
So
just
instead
said
of you just being raw with your husband or wife, you just kind of be like, well, this, but this, you know, you kind of going
no.
in
Don't
there.
even do that.
I'm saying for some people do that,
Yeah.
but I'm saying I think sometimes we do it to each other. Well, if I come to you with something, I'd be like, oh, Pedro, this, but instead of just laying it out there, I gotta have to be choicy with my words, because if I say this, it's gonna either tick you or tick me or something like that. You know what I mean? We don't just raw say it.
I just raw say it.
Not all the time.
Yes, I do.
Not all the time.
Yes, I do.
Not all the time.
Okay. When was the last time I didn't raw say it?
Like now.
What you mean, like now?
Like you didn't raw say. You said earlier that, oh, what I just said.
See, you don't even know. That's my point. I will say because
No, you said
that's
that
how.
you would do a little lie. That you would lie, that you won't tell the whole truth. So that means you'll tell me
No,
something, but you'll tell me halfway, but you'll leave out something
because
instead of just
I
saying the
know
whole.
how you're
But
gonna
that's
respond.
exactly what I'm saying. So you painting a picture. You're not
You
always
just said the
you're
same
not
thing
raw. You're
though.
not rawly putting it out
You
there.
just said the same thing.
I know I just said that.
You just said the exact same thing.
Oh my gosh.
So why is it okay for you to do it but not me?
This is the thing.
Mm.
We really, for us to grow more, we just hit 17 years. For us to even make it to the 18 mark, we got to do better.
Forget 18 months. Let's me make it to the 17th year and first month. The way you going. Shoot, man, listen.
But at the end of the
Trying to
day,
make these people seem like I'm crazy out here.
no, but at the end of the day,
Mhm.
I do respect your feelings and I care about how you feel when we talking about certain things. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I get in, like I said, I do get in my feelings where I discount your feelings because I'm trying to so much.
Prove your point.
Right. I'm trying to
Mhm.
prove my point. So I'm like, whatever, I don't care.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. I said what I said.
But like you said, the trick in being married is that we just both have to understand that we're not even like we're not gonna always agree
No.
on the other person's point,
Mm-mm.
but you have to respect the other person's point of view
Right.
and aspect. Sometimes somebody may not one of your spouse or your partner may not understand something, and it's just they're just not grasping it.
But sometimes after you done had that little discussion with each other, you'll sit back and think and kind of be like, think about that conversation you had and be like, man, I should have, your thoughts be different once you sit back and the heated conversation has calmed down and you have had a chance to assess the situation. And so then you'll come back. And then sometimes we do that. We'll come back and be like, you know what, let's talk about this right now. Let's just come back to it. And when we do, and we have had time to think about it, we then consider the other person's feelings after the fact instead of you know what I'm saying
No,
while
but
things
see,
are
that's the
going in.
thing. I was
But I'm
saying
saying what we should have did that in the beginning.
we should get better at where we will think about it while you're having the discussion.
Right.
Because like for me, I know now I try to really think that way. While we having this, I'm thinking to myself, how can I say this without it causing more issues or
You're
more
right.
argument?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
how can I diffuse the situation?
Right.
Which is sometimes hard
Right.
when the other person's in an emotional state
Right.
or in their feelings.
Right. So that's why sometimes I think recently we have, I know sometimes that's how it be with me, but I think sometimes especially you'll be like, Tara, let's just come back. Let's just talk about it later. And I'll be like, fine, whatever. And then, but once
No, you don't say that. You don't say that.
And then
you be like, why we need to talk about this now?
Okay, but then after you be like, Tara, no, I'm not talking about it. I'll be like, fine. So then I go back and I sit and I think and I pray and I'll be like, Lord, help me get through this because I'm not trying to go overboard. You know what I'm saying something unnecessary that I shouldn't have said and then have to apologize later because I'm walking in my emotions. So I'm really trying to calm myself down first, think about it, the situation, assess it myself, pray about it, and then be like, and after I had a chance to think, I'll call you or we'll talk and I'll be like, Peter, you know what? I thought about it. And then don't I do that?
Most times. Sometimes you fall asleep.
Oh, right. What, Tito, I'm talking about, but when I do come back to
you just said it. I'm just being honest. I said sometimes you do, but sometimes you fall asleep and you don't get to say it till the morning.
Yeah. But then I think that's a good thing because then I can
Oh no, some people are going to disagree because they say you should never go to bed angry.
Yeah. I went to bed angry once and I woke up all that night.
You went to bed more than angry more than once. I'm sorry.
And I had a dream about you and I was like,
oh, how was I doing in the dream?
The dream, I was like, man, I should have, I was being more nice.
You was being nicer.
I was being nicer.
There's no such thing as more nice.
Anyway, and then I woke up that morning and said, you know what? I appreciate my husband because I realized I woke up, I was able to see you. I was able to wake up and look at you and be like, Lord, I got another chance.
Throw up.
I have another chance to make it right.
So you go, blah.
Hush your mouth. I have a chance to make it right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So do you feel like that?
Do I feel like what?
What I just said. When you wake up in the morning and you see my beautiful face.
I was gonna say something, but I always enjoy waking up next to my beautiful wife.
Oh my God. What you was gonna say? You get on my nerves.
I'm not even gonna do that. The face is beautiful, but the breath is woo.
My breath be on crunk, okay, but yours do too. Yours do too. And then you know what I do? I be like, good morning, babe. How are you? How are you? I be like, scale back. Jeez, all up in my face like that. I love you and everything, but you need to go freshen up them.
I always freshen up my teeth.
I think we should get like some small jars of mouthwash.
No, I ain't getting no mouthwash. Where you gonna spit it?
I don't know.
Anyway, But now
Find a bottle because you good at that. But you know what? I'm not
that's
going there.
whatever.
I'm not going there.
That
I'm
was a
going.
nice little jab there.
I'm not going there.
That
I'm
was a
not going
nice
there.
little
Yeah, it
jab.
was.
I
It
like
was.
that. I like
You
that.
know.
I like
Okay.
that.
You
I
know.
like
I'm
that.
sure a lot of people got some things about their spouse that they just don't like. That's one of them.
Well, guess what? You gonna keep on liking it because
Peter, I'm
I'm
not
gonna.
playing. You better not. Peter, don't make me. Jesus, be offense
See, I'm trying to get you now. Let's see.
all around us
See,
every day.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna make you push that button. Respect my feelings, why
Oh
don't
my
you?
goodness, right?
Mhm.
It's a hot mess.
Oh boy, I tell you.
But it's another thing I think I was talking to you about too.
You
About
think or you know?
I said another thing that
Mhm.
I was talking to you about jealousy. Remember,
Yeah.
I mentioned to you about being jealous of your spouse, you know, of their accomplishments or the things that they may do or be doing.
Mhm.
And you would think, you know, a spouse would be happy for the other person.
How about just being jealous?
Right. But I'm saying being jealous is a really bad thing because it can cause hate to build up for
It's
because
not really
now
hate, cause
what
paranoid,
envy. It
envy, and being
yeah,
paranoid.
being paranoid and envy can be a really bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And when I when you want to do something to better yourself or whatever it is, whether it's a promotion of your job or whatever you know you got going, I'm always like, oh, Peach, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy. I'm genuinely happy. But
Are you trying to say that I'd be jealous of you or something?
no, I love the way you support me, even
Mm.
in like my music ministry or whatever I choose to do differently. You'll say, babe, yeah, I think you should do it. I think you should try it. You don't cut it down. Now, before, not that you was jealous, but sometimes I felt like you used to cut stuff down real quick and be like, no, I don't think you should. You don't plant seeds. I thought at one point you didn't plant seeds in my head for me to push forward. You know what I mean? Depending on what your spouse say can really damper your decision on what you want to do. Right?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that, but
Because
I think
if I say to
I
you,
know sometimes you come with some crazy risk scheme, quick
what
rich.
scheme? I will come to you with no
You'll come
scheme.
with some quick get rich scheme, and I'm like,
What get
nah,
rich
they ain't
scheme?
gonna work, Tar.
What get rich
And then you
scheme?
say, how you gonna shoot me down? I'm like,
Peter,
because
what
that's
good? No, we finna discuss this. What good rich scheme I have came to you with? Because in that case, it ain't worked.
I know it didn't work because you didn't do it.
But what I'm saying, what I'm saying is, if I come to you with something, I'm like, Peter, you know, I was looking at something, and or you'll be like, yeah, babe, you should try it. But if you don't think it's even possible before it even comes to you, you'll be like, you know, you think that that's gonna work, or you know, or you don't automatically be like, oh, I don't think you should do that because you know, I don't think that's good. You know what I'm saying? You always, I feel like at some point you always pushing me now to.
Well, the thing that changed is that I just figured that from now on, I'll just tell you, try it once and see how it works out.
Well, you don't know until you try.
Exactly. Because if I say, babe, I don't think that's going to work, but sometimes I would probably want to say, you're going to say, oh, you're not supporting, or you're downplaying, or you're, trying to hold me back.
I guess, you know,
so now I just say, hey, you know what? Try it once and see how it
but you
works.
know, the most important thing, not that you're trying to stop the person from doing something that they might like to do or a goal that they want to reach. You'll be like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's important to say, you know, let's try it and see.
I know. I said.
Pump them up. Don't automatically throw it down. And then you never know. You may be bringing. You know, people go through different depressions and different things like that. You never know what your words will matter. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you say to that person. Because
Yeah.
sometimes a husband and wife can be struggling with some things that they feel like they haven't reached goals that they wanted to reach or did things that they wanted to do, and depending on what they spouse say can either help or not help, or even make them go into a deeper situation or feeling
Well, I think
that
that
you don't know about.
that when it comes to we're not all gonna be rich, we're not all gonna be poor, we're not all gonna be celebrities, we're not all gonna be important people, but we're important to God. But
Yeah.
I just think that if we just have that mindset that God is in our family and that's the one that's running the family,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I try to just say to you, like, it will happen when God wants it to happen, because if we're praying for it and it's not happening, then it's not going to happen.
Yeah, well, yeah. If the door don't open
If the door's not open, the
he
door's
don't
not
want you to
opening.
walk through it, then it's not gonna happen.
But when it comes to supporting you, I'm going to support you the best way I can.
Yeah.
Even when I don't agree with you, sometimes I'm still going to support you.
Yeah, so, likewise, because I know
know.
we didn't came across a lot of things. I'm like, no, Pedro, but you know what? If that's what you want to do, let's try it. Let's see what happens. And if that's the door God wants us to walk through, then we'll go through. We have went through that recently.
With what? Because none of you be like, you're gonna do it anyway, because that's what you do.
Sometimes, because depending on the situation, Pedro, if you got your mind, sometimes you know your mate. You know when they gonna do something and when they not gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of can tell, like, you know what? He's saying this to me because he already have an idea, or he already gonna do it. Or sometimes you'll come to me asking me like, what do you think? And I'll be like, yeah, let's try it. I don't, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I'm just thinking what you're talking about. I'm just trying to see how I can respond in a civil and polite way.
Okay. What would make you
I'm just joking
respond
with
in
you.
a different way? Peter, don't start with me.
I'm
I'm just saying. I'm saying we talking about something. What is it? Just say it already.
It's really nothing. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I mean,
Don't do that.
I agree with you, but I think sometimes you have to think, because like sometimes you want to do something and the money's just not there. And you're like, oh, why can't we do it? I'm like, because we don't have the money. And then it's like, okay, well, we got to figure out how to get the money. And then you say, if you really, that's what you say. If you really want to do it, you'll find the money.
Well, like, if anybody want to do something, they'll find a way to do it. Will they not?
If you can't find the money to do certain things, not really, because it's things that I want to do that we can't find the money to do it, but I want to do it.
Okay.
No, I'm being serious. Wait, see, look at your face right there.
Oh, sorry.
Right there. See, that's I'm being honest. I'm being truthful. So if I said to you, well, babe, you know what? We'll find the money some way, somehow. God will provide.
Oh my gosh, you still on that?
Then,
you talking about the past, but you
no, I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about what we were just talking about. Then you'd be like, all right, baby, all right, cool. And you be thinking, but when I'm being front and straightforward, and I say, well, this is not gonna happen because such and such, you just did the face. You was just like, you just proved my point.
We're gonna have disappointments.
That's what life is about.
Mm-hmm.
God said didn't say it was gonna be easy.
It definitely ain't been.
But we're still here. We're still standing. We're still surviving. See right there. Yeah, I'm pushing those buttons, ain't I?
You are, but it's all good.
Oh, it's all good. Oh, we're gonna have a discussion after this.
No, I'm gonna say what I said. I got to say right now. Just like that.
Just like that. It's raining in the background. Well, it's raining. It's been raining for the last couple of days, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I figure I put the picture of the rain in the window.
Oh, I'm depressed.
What you trying to say? Looking at me makes you depressed?
Oh my goodness, no. But looking at the rain.
Anyway. So, but what you talking about the jealousy part? I think we have to be careful, and just in terms of even just jealousy in terms of like just everyday living, not even just like if you're doing something that you could be better than me. If you made more money than me, I'd be happy with that. It wouldn't bother me none.
Right.
You're better singing than me. Don't bother me none.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not a better cook. I'm the better cook. I'm the better cook. I don't care what you say.
You know how to cook rice.
I know how to cook more than rice.
Okay, you know how to season meat.
I know how to cook the meat. You know what? You play yourself. I used to cook for you all the time, but you wouldn't eat because you would eat before you came to visit me.
Yeah, I had to because I went for the overeat at your house.
Well, I was cooking for you and hurt my feelings. My feelings are still hurt. After all, 17 and a half years later, my feelings still hurt. I'm not. I'm in the past. Like you said, I'm in the past. Anyway.
Let it go, yo. Oh my goodness.
I just think like being jealous and even and just aspect of just attention. Like if you get attention, I don't care.
Yeah.
I can go in the corner and hide. I like that. You know,
You
you
can
feel what I'm
hide.
saying? Yeah, it don't bother me one bit.
Mm,
You actually the same way. If I'm getting attention, which you know I don't like attention,
mm-hmm.
you'll just be like, okay, you'll go about your business too. Like I think as husband and wife, we can't, because the jealousy would then lead to mistrust and you know,
Have you doing things I don't know?
doing things that paranoia,
Yeah,
or just like, oh, you're doing things, what are you really doing?
yeah,
Like if you call me and I don't pick up, you don't think I'm out there on the street doing God knows what.
yeah.
Especially
I
since,
don't worry about that.
right? I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying, like, that's when you start getting, when the jealousy starts creeping in your head, that's the other things that start creeping in your head.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
even though you could track me, which I know you be doing with the
With the iPhone
Find My
case? Oh, I
iPhone.
do not be tracking you. I do
You be
not.
tracking.
I
Where's
don't.
my man at? Where my
No.
man at?
Don't act like I'm
Where
not
my man
obsessed.
at?
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Trust me,
Where
I
my
am not
man at?
obsessed. I'm not
Oh,
obsessed.
he's somewhere. He's somewhere in Coventry right now. He's
Nah,
over there in Peterborough. All right, all right. He said he's in Peterborough. I see him in Peterborough.
nah, nah.
Mm. Yeah, you be too much into your shows to be caring what I'm doing.
No, it ain't about being in no
You be
show.
in your show. You
You
be in
know,
your movie,
most times I've
folding
been to
clothes
talk
and
to you.
watching a movie.
Oh my goodness, whatever.
But like I said about the jealousy, I just think that as couples, the jealousy needs to go out the window. You got to have trust for each other and
Right.
understanding, and just know, respect. And then we go back to what we was talking about before that, but respecting each other's opinions,
Yeah,
respecting each other's space. I think that's one thing we have to learn, to respect each other's space.
yeah,
Respect each other opinion about things, because
yeah,
we definitely, you and I was saying that to you the other day. I said, we have things that we're in common, but there's a lot of things that we don't agree on,
yeah,
which is weird that we've been married for 17 years.
yeah.
Because there's a lot of things that most couples would be like, you don't agree on a lot of things,
Mm.
but we respect each other
We
opinion.
agree on most things.
I don't know. I mean, we agree on
We
God.
see things
We
differently
Yeah.
sometimes. I wouldn't say
Well,
we don't
that's
agree.
agreeing. Well, yeah, you see
No,
things differently. That's not agreeing.
yeah. No, it could be that you can see their point, but you don't all the way agree with everything. But then you compromise.
What do you agree with me then? Because I feel like you don't agree with nothing I say. To be honest with you, I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I
So,
agree.
like,
I agree. If we talking about something, most times I'd be like, I agree
no,
with you.
wait. Do it. Be honest. Be honest. Not most times. It takes a minute. Be honest. It takes a minute.
Or sometimes I may be like, I don't know if I want to do that, and then you'll be like, why not? And I tell you because I don't think it's good for, or it's right for us at this moment.
Mm.
And then depending on how things going, I'd be like, well, you know what? Let's just try it and see.
Yeah. So, thing for this podcast, but I tell you, I'm gonna record your behind, because I'm gonna show the true Tower got it.
Well, show it. Show the true Pedros.
That's fine. I'm real and raw right now, baby. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Whatever.
The truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Mm.
Anyway, nah, but you are supportive in a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
You always making sure everything is good
Yeah.
with us.
Or if I'm
Except for when
feeling
you're
some,
mad, then you may not, like the other day, and you throw my salad on with the spaghetti. Who throws that salad in with the spaghetti, man? You're supposed to put the salad on a bowl.
I was going to put it in the bowl, but then I was like, you know what? Whatever. Food is food.
You did it for yourself, though. Yes, I'm blowing up spots.
Whatever.
That's
But at
right.
least you ate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I still served you.
You didn't. Oh, wait. Don't do it. Please don't say it like that, because you do not serve me.
No, I'm talking about I served you food.
No, you made me food and I made it myself.
What?
Oh, that day you did put it in the plate.
Yeah,
You
I put
did
it
it.
in. What the man by?
Today I did my own food. I put it in my own
Well, you
plate.
got home late.
But I still did why do I get home late?
I already know why you got home late. Dang, what you want, a prize?
I want a biscuit and a cookie.
Well, I don't care what you
Ruff,
want.
ruff.
You got home late because you had a late appointment. That went on me.
I had a late appointment, but I had to go do things for the family.
Okay, you know what, Peter? Let's
I
not
didn't say what
start.
I just have to do things for the family.
So what?
I'm not saying it for that reason. You're the one that's bringing it up like that.
I think sometimes
Wait.
have to have some acknowledgement.
I don't want no acknowledgement. That's not why I even said that. I didn't say that. I said that
Mm.
when I came home today, I made my own plate. I didn't even say I came home late. You're the one that said I came home late. Nobody would have known that unless you said that.
Well, they know now.
All I said was when I got home, I made my own plate.
Okay.
I didn't say I made my own plate because I was late. I didn't say I made my own plate because I was out doing stuff.
Okay.
You're the one that brought it up.
Mm-hmm.
But yet you told me I'm the one that's trying to bring it up. You brought it up. All I say was that. Anyway, like I said,
Anyway.
whatever. These folks don't think we crazy.
They all gonna think we crazy.
Because we just arguing that 1 minute, then we talk about how much we love each other, then we start arguing again. They're gonna be like, what's wrong with these people?
It's a thin line.
I don't know if it's thin, but it's definitely there. I don't know what kind of line it is, but it's definitely there. Some days I just want to be like, bye. And then other days, no. But you know, that's how it go.
Ain't nobody stopping you from saying
I know. If I want to leave, I can walk up those stairs and out the door and now out of your life.
You know what a door is.
Don't let the good door hit you.
Mm-hmm.
But the good Lord split you.
I'm trying to tell you.
All right, no problem.
How married are you then?
I am very married. How married are you?
I'm married to the fact that I would fix my husband plate of food, no matter if I'm not liking him at the moment, and mix everything together.
Exactly. You still won't fix it, right?
And then, but you know what? I know you still have to eat.
Oh, okay.
And I do it, and that's how married I am.
Okay. How married am I?
I don't know. How married are you?
Oh, come on, really? How married am I?
Tell me.
I guess I'm married enough that I'll do whatever I need to do for you, no matter if I'm pissed or mad at you or not.
Like an example?
What you mean, like an example?
An example.
Like taking you somewhere if you need to go, or when you have to go somewhere and paying for the taxi so that you can get the Uber so you can go. Because that was a big discussion that we had that turned out that you misunderstood what I was saying.
I did.
And you got all over me and got mad at me, gave me the cold shoulder. That's why you gave me the salad in the spaghetti in the first place. And then you realize, oh my goodness, that's not what he was talking about. Instead of listening to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Because I was clear as day what I was saying.
And that was
called miscommunication.
That's a good example of
miscommunication.
Yeah, what?
Miscommunication.
Okay, fine. Miscommunication.
Oh, what you want to say that's another thing of what?
Respecting your
respecting other person's feelings. I respected your feelings because I kept explaining it to you over and over again, even to the point where you was like, why you keep explaining it? I heard you the first, second, third, and fourth time. Then you realize, oh my goodness, all those times I didn't hear him.
Yeah. See, that's another point. Sometimes you can be talking and you think you're not really registering anything because you, like I said, you already have it in your mind what the person is feeling. So then, with that being said, you just like whatever.
What kind of man would I be if I made you walk a mile to go somewhere?
Nobody make me do anything.
No, I'm not. See right there. I said, okay, wrong word. Not make. If I said to you, walk a mile to go somewhere,
I wouldn't do it.
I know you wouldn't do it, but that's my point. Why would I? What kind of man would I be if I'd be like, you got to walk, unless it was just absolutely important, like when the kids needed glasses, you walked. But even then, I offered to pay for the Uber, and you was like, "Nah, I'll walk back," and you was like, "I'll never do that again." Isn't that what you said? Yeah, you said I'll never do that again. Y'all were busted.
It was quite a walk.
It wasn't that bad. It was not that bad.
It's my body.
I'm not, but see, that's the thing. I know it's your body. I'm not saying that I'm trying to control. See, I'm not trying to control you.
You telling me it's not that bad. That's your opinion.
That's exactly.
Well,
so respect my opinion.
Okay, then.
That's what we just talked. Respect see, folks. Respect my opinion. It's my opinion that it's not that bad.
Okay.
I didn't say that you have to agree with it. Okay. I didn't say that you have to even do it. Okay. It's just, in my opinion, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I feel like I've been in a roller coaster with this conversation.
Because you just proved my point right there.
Yeah.
We got to respect each other's opinions and feelings.
I respect your feelings.
You just didn't do it 2 minutes ago.
I did. And
I go back to the past.
And I scaled back. Whatever.
Because you got caught out there. That's why. I got video proof, baby.
I got caught in
video proof.
Oopsie.
Video proof.
Oopsie.
I'm gonna replay this back again when I need it. Let me mark the date and the time and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Be like, yeah.
But do you think I think sometimes talking to you, you'll say something to me that'll allow me to think. You know what I'm saying? You'll come back to me with questions that will allow me to be like, okay, maybe. Do you feel like I do that for you?
In what sense? Yeah, I'll come back and say, you know what, you said XYZ, but if you had thought about it, why did XYZ happen? What
Mm.
happened to ABC?
You know what I'm saying? Do I sometimes, like if we having a discussion, do I give you like answers or questions that allow you to think and be like, instead of really just give you time to really think and be like, maybe what she's saying is
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I come back and say, okay, you was right on that point.
Yeah.
You was correct on that point. I should have, I could respect that.
Mm.
I could, I could respect that and understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we just talking about, respecting each other's opinions.
Yeah.
I respect the fact that you don't want to walk a mile.
No, no, wait a minute. Let's back up.
No, I'm just saying, you just
No,
said, I respect the fact. I don't agree with it, but I respect it.
This okay. Anyway.
I'm not saying it. See, again, I'm not saying you have to do it. Again, I said
No,
you
we
just
was
said
talking about a particular situation about walking to a place.
Mhm.
Not that I wouldn't actually walk a mile to or something like that. I have walked miles and stuff like that. I'm just saying it just depend on the situation that we're talking about. Don't act like it's just a general thing.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. And I respect that decision.
Okay.
Even though I think it's crazy.
It's not crazy.
Again,
Don't
that's my
say
opinion.
don't say it's crazy.
See that
though,
right
'cause
there?
It's not
Okay.
crazy. Why would you
Okay.
say that it's crazy?
See, okay. I did that on purpose to
But
see
I'm
if
just saying.
I did.
That's what
Okay.
I'm
All
talking
right.
about. The
All
things
right.
that you
All right.
say.
Tara, calm down.
I
Take
am
a deep,
calm.
deep breath. I did that on purpose, and you know I did. So relax.
Mm.
I did that on purpose because I
Yeah.
already know if I say that one word, you're gonna go.
No, I'm just saying, like you got to be mindful of stuff. That's what I'm saying.
I just told you that I said that on purpose.
No,
You
you're not
know I said
respecting
that
my
on purpose.
feelings.
Then I just said that on purpose. You
Okay.
know I did it. You know I did.
Okay.
You know it, but you just want to go on and on and on.
No, I'm trying to prove my point.
What point are you trying to prove?
My point.
What point is that? Anyway.
My point that you're doing too much.
Yes, I know. I always do too much.
Mm-hmm.
Blame the man. The man always gets blamed for everything.
Look at you, eyes. Wait, you tired?
Of course, I'm tired.
Oh, right. I was tired.
What do you mean? Am I tired? Yes, I'm tired. Aren't you tired?
I am.
Okay. But anyway, we're still pushing on.
Pushing through.
Yep.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm just trying to look at something.
Oh,
My eyesight is not as good as yours. Oh, my glasses right here.
put your glasses on, man.
Would that really make a difference?
I would say it would. Look at them old man glasses. Can you see?
Nah, because the lettering is too small.
Oh, you still can't see it?
Nah, not really.
Oh,
but it's okay.
Oh man. Oh, Pedro.
Oh, Tyler, you're still married to me, so guess what? Ha ha.
Jeez.
Soon you're gonna be, cleaning me and stuff.
Cleaning, you're a lie.
Will you respect me then, or are you gonna kick me into a nursing home?
I respect you, but I think that other people should clean you. What the heck? Oh, you got way off course with that one.
I just thought I'd bring it up.
No.
Anyway.
Mm-mm.
So we talked about jealousy. We talked about. Did we just pretty much have a discussion on air? that's what it sounds like.
But it was a good one. It was a much needed one.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, like I say, we've learned over the 17 years that we need to respect each other's opinion, and then we actually learned that when you have a discussion, it's good to laugh afterwards and just thing. Long as you do have an understanding of the situation that you just was talking about,
right?
You don't want to be laughing about it, but then it's still there because then the problem doesn't go away.
True.
I believe that we do respect each other's feelings. I do believe that we do try to be not jealous of each other.
Right.
Jealousy is such a broad word. It's got to be a different word. But
Jealousy.
yeah, I mean, but there's people like
Jealousy. Envy.
envy,
Jealous.
jealousy, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think that we have that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just try to be a loving couple towards each other.
Genuinely being happy for the person. Period.
Yeah, well, I'm happy for anything you do.
Yeah. Me too.
Sometimes you actually make me mad because I want you to do more.
That's not, I love when we can push each other and be like, oh, I think you should do this. It's I think it's
And
up
then
to
you
the
say, I don't
person.
want to do it. I'm like, well, you know what? Get off your feelings and do it.
Right. Which I love because it really makes me think, you know what, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Or I
Yeah.
will do this,
Yeah.
But it means a lot when you have someone pushing you and got your back.
Of course. That's what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I don't like you.
Yeah. Same here. Mm-hmm.
You gonna go bed angry tonight now?
No.
Oh, good.
Why you always act like I go to bed angry?
I just said that to push your buttons.
You like, why you say that?
I just said that to push your buttons because I just thought, you know what, why not
I
throw
don't
it
go
in
to
there?
bed. You act like I go. Then you gonna make people think I go to bed
You
angry
go to bed
all the
angry
time.
every night, just mad, like I can't believe this man. Now you know they know I'm playing, girl, woman, queen, baby, everything.
Don't queen baby me.
Tara, Tara,
Whatever.
Tara.
Mm,
I
Kaya
don't.
called me
You know the
Tara.
funny
Kaya
thing is,
called me Tara today.
I can't even call you by your first name. It just seems weird. I don't even call you by your first name.
Kaya called me Tara today. She was talking to the teacher. This is my mama Tara. I was like, Kaya.
Oh, she
My
said that's
mama
her mama Tara.
I know, but I just not used to her calling me Tara.
What she got this? I was she's this my mommy,
Yeah, this is my mommy.
but she had to say the teacher your first name.
This
So
my
she,
mommy Tara.
yeah, nothing wrong with that.
So when we got home, she was like, Tara. I was like, who you talking to, Kaya? She was like, I was just playing, mommy.
Mm-hmm. See,
Yeah,
she wanted to see how far she could take it. That
she
girl,
definitely was. I was like, girl,
that girl
don't
ain't
play with
going on
me.
40. She older than me.
Mm,
If you think,
yeah,
she act older than me, I should say.
she do.
But
She
anyway.
really, really do.
So now that we have had our
Our
little
powwow.
debate, a little
A
powwow.
little powwow debate. I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a really good powwow debate.
yeah. I guess so.
You don't think so?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I'm just doing it to irritate you. I just feel like irritating you for some reason.
Would you please stop doing that?
I'm your husband. I'm supposed to irritate you.
No,
Yes.
I don't want you to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think this is very very good.
Yeah. I just realized something. Your hair is the same color as my shirt.
We matching.
We matching, baby.
You know me, I like to try different things.
Well, don't even get me started anyway.
Oh yeah, that's another discussion.
There's a whole nother discussion. Making up your mind on how you want to get your hair done.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
That's
my
a whole
goodness.
different podcast.
That's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah.
We could talk for 3 hours on that one.
Mm-hmm.
The indecisions of women and doing their hair.
The indecisiveness.
Indecision. What I said?
Decisiveness. You say indecisions.
The indecisions or indecisiveness or whatever you want to call it.
Indecisions is not a word.
I just made it up. That's my word. Indecisions.
I'm gonna look it up on Webster.
Whatever. You go look it up in Webster, Encyclopedia, Britannica, whatever you want to look it up. Go look it up.
Oh my goodness. You ain't this make up word stuff.
Make it a word. I didn't make it up anything. You just made up a word earlier talking about some more or something.
Oh, what I say?
I don't remember now. It was so long ago. I can't remember. Whatever.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, we want to thank you all today for joining us.
Thank you guys
On the God is Real and Well
this is
podcast.
Such a healthy conversation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like we said, we'll be coming on now Wednesdays at 9:00 UK time.
4.
Don't do that. Hold on. 9:00.
It's 4 p.m.
4 p.m. where?
UK time. It's 4, babe.
Oh, it's 4.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
4 p.m. UK time.
I'm gonna send you the
11
flyer.
o'clock in Alabama. 12 o'clock in New York. And 1 o'clock in Bermuda.
Yeah, and that goes to say, guys, we're gonna be, like I said before, we're gonna be doing a podcast on YouTube. It still get played on Adventist Radio on Sundays, but we will be premiering our. You know what premiere means now, Pedro?
Leave me
Okay,
alone with
fine.
that,
We
please.
will be premiering. we will be
You want to
premiering.
start another argument
Okay,
up in
fine.
this
We will
place?
be premiering on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock. So y'all come pop on, subscribe to our YouTube channel, The God It's Real and Raw Podcast. Spread the word, share, like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications when we go live, and you won't miss a podcast. What
And
you
we'll be
say?
having some people on.
Mm-hmm.
We're setting up for some interviews, and we'll be doing some live shows. We won't be. I'm sorry, doing just
No
shows of
live
ourselves.
shows. Yeah.
No, we will do some live shows every now and
Yeah,
then.
every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most of all, we'll be doing our pre-recorded shows.
Yes.
And I think we did pretty good today. This is our first pre-recorded show for this Wednesday coming up. So,
which is tomorrow.
So I'm really excited about that. So, guys, like I said, subscribe to our YouTube channel, right, babes?
Yes.
Share it.
Like, subscribe, share.
Hit the bell, notification bell.
Give it to send it to your enemies, send it to your neighbors.
Yeah, that's right. Come on, let's have
send it to your family.
That's right. Send it to them. Share with another married couple or people that's looking to get married, or all of those things. Just pass it along, and we may be helping somebody. If you like what you hear,
because some people may not like what they hear.
Yeah, they may not, and that's
fine.
And that's all good. It may not.
That is your opinion,
right? It may not be your cup of tea.
Yeah,
but yeah, we would love for you guys to come over and just share with someone else. Maybe they would connect. But yeah,
there you go.
And guys, if you want to contact us, you can contact us. You can contact us on the Goddess Ministry at gmail.com. You can send questions, and if you have something that you want to say or whatever, just put it through email, and we'll talk about it on the next podcast.
Yep.
And if you want to,
and we will be watching.
Yeah. And
my wife will be watching because.
Yeah. But anyway, if you want to donate to our podcast, you can go to the Cash App, pound Goddess Land. That's the UK one, the money sign pound Goddess Land. And if you want to do the UK Cash App.
You just said UK.
I said UK. Oh, right. If you want to do the US, sorry.
Then it's
$, Real and Raw Podcast. And hey, we got PayPal too, which is at Goddess Ministry. You can donate to our ministry. Yep.
Yep.
Donations.
Yes. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for listening. And we just want to say again, thank you for joining us on the God That's Real and Raw podcast.
Hold on. I need to take this off.
All
right. Go ahead.
On the God That's Real and Raw podcast.
That's right.
My name is Pedro.
My name is Tara.
Peace.
Peace.